My name's Danusia Samal and I'm playing Ladriya in Ghost in the Shell. I play Ladriya, who's part of the Section 9 group who are managed by Major, and she's the only other girl in that crew, so she's got to hold her own, so she's pretty tough. But also we're like a big gang and family, and in the end that's kind of worked its way into the film, so she's got a good sense of humour despite being, you know, tough when it comes down to it, and she will shoot you and ask questions later. She's that kind of girl. Ladriya doesn't exist in any of the previous Ghost in the Shell films, franchises or anything, so it's cool. We get to make her up from scratch, which is amazing. But what's great is that knowing the world of the films and the comics and everything kind of helps you get into the frame of it, because it's a really interesting and detailed kind of whole world that they've created, and the film is now part of that, which is great. Ghost in the Shell is set in a world where cyborgs and humans are almost indistinguishable, and people can kind of update themselves with robotics. So, you know, you could get a little chip put in your brain and learn a new language, you know, if you've got the money to. People will enhance themselves. It's almost like plastic surgery gone crazy. And because of that, with having cyborgs working alongside people constantly, it's very hard to distinguish the two. And that's where the name comes from, because the ghost is like the human soul, and that is the only thing that kind of distinguishes what it means to be human and what it means to be completely artificial. And the interesting thing about Major is that she is right somewhere in the middle and raising that question. And it's quite a cool world because it's sci-fi, but there's something about it that makes you think this could be possible in the next few years, and it's kind of, it raises questions that are interesting for us now. Working with Scarlett's great because with a character who's so kind of almost not human, she manages to create something really subtle and touching with just like the tiniest of looks. And it's great, you know, I'll sneak around the back and sort of watch the playback just to see what's going on, because it just looks really cool. And it's great to learn from, to watch an actor do so little and yet convey so much, which is kind of exactly how Major would be.